Hi guys, just a quick video here. I'm going to post in the announcements. I'm going to try to do this each week. This week I want to focus a little bit on our discussion board. So I've got our my screen pulled up here so that we can kind of be on the same page. Just as a reminder, all discussion board posts are due by Friday at midnight. If you miss the midnight deadline, it's an automatic 7 points off, no matter what day you post. There are absolutely no posts accepted after Tuesday of each week. Okay, responses then must be posted, by that deadline by Tuesday. So main post Friday, responses Tuesday. This week, our discussion board is quite a bit different from last week. Last week was kind of just a generic introduction. We got to know each other, which was really cool. And this week, we're going to focus on nutrition and fitness. So if you look at the screen here that I've got pulled up, our discussion board 2, you will see that there is a worksheet up here that you will download and respond to some of the questions that are on there. You basically are going to track your food for a week, and then you have some questions that you need to respond to. The other thing I really want to bring your attention to, though, is other than the questions here at the top, okay, that you have to respond to, also there is the grading table, and I have also posted this as an exemplary on the discussion board so that you have that there as well. Please make sure that you not only respond to these questions up here, but you follow this grading table, because this grading table is often a lot more specific. For instance, has to have 300 to 500 words. If you notice, that's really not posted up here. And if you notice also, it says, your responses must be 100 words, but that is listed. So make sure you're following both the instructions as well as the grading table every time you do an assignment, not just discussions, but all assignments. The other thing I wanted to bring your attention to is on your peer responses, there are specific requirements. Make sure you address each of these 3 prompts, okay, on your responses to your fellow peers. And make sure they're a good quality, okay, response, not just restating things or rewording things. It doesn't take too terribly long to just come up with 100 words. One of the other things I'd like to point out, because it tends to be one of the places where students lose a lot of points, is it asks you, if you notice, one of the questions is, what types of foods do you eat? Make sure that you really discuss the different types of foods. And what is the nutritional content? Make sure you address that. However, right here it says, which nutrient do you eat the most of? Calories is not a nutrient. Okay, calories is a unit of measurement. It's a unit of measurement of energy. So please make sure that when it asks for the nutrient, that you're focusing on things like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and so on. Calories is not considered a nutrient. So what else am I going to say here? Okay, so we've got the discussion board kind of covered. We also will have our IntelliPath this week, and our chat is Tuesday. And depending on which section you're in, section 6 is from 10 to 11. Section 27 is 11:30 to 12:30, and we will be taking a closer look at chemistry. If you remember, we actually kind of started a little bit of chemistry in our intro chat last week, where we're going to go just a little bit more in depth. I promise it's not too scary. You're not going to come, run screaming from your office or your room, whatever, pulling your hair out. It's not going to be that bad. I try to make it as relevant and as fun as possible. So I hope to see you guys in chat. Please remember to reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I have office hours on Mondays. I have instant messenger and emails. So please, and I am perfectly willing to give phone calls if that is necessary as well. So again, just let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I hope to see some of you in the chat. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.